Wow, that's such a cool idea to build. Why didn't I figure it out myself? Let's learn how to build the Emerald Mansion.
Round 1.
So today, I am building an Emerald Mansion. But first, I need the emerald itself. I start with an outline from black wool. Black wool will be the contour of my precious gem. I build the bottom part and the side parts. An emerald has a characteristic shape with facets. The bottom is narrower than the top. The sides go at an angle. Black outline makes the emerald more expressive. It separates the green gem from the background. Now I build the inner part of the emerald. I use green wool and lime wool. Green wool for dark areas, lime for light areas. This part sticks out forward by 1 block. This creates volume and depth. The emerald is not flat. It has facets. Different shades of green imitate light refraction in the stone. Darker on the edges, lighter toward the center. This is how real precious gems look. In the upper left corner, I add blocks of white wool. White wool creates a highlight on the emerald surface. A highlight is a light reflection. It shows that the stone is smooth and shiny. Without the highlight, the emerald would look matte and boring. A small white detail brings the whole structure to life. Light falls from the upper left, so that is where we put the highlight. This is a standard rule for drawing 3-dimensional objects. I finish the emerald outline on top from black wool. The black contour closes up. Now the emerald has a complete frame around it. The top part is wider than the bottom. This creates the characteristic shape of a precious gem. Black wool is like a setting for the green treasure. The outline gives the emerald a finished look. Now it reads as a whole object, not just a pile of blocks. I finish the front part of the emerald. I use green wool and lime wool. I fill all empty spots inside the contour. Green and lime alternate, creating gem facets. The front side of the emerald is done. It looks like a real precious gem from the game. Volumetric, shiny, with facets and a highlight. It looks very beautiful for a wool build. Now I move to the back side. I completely repeat the same sequence of blocks. I mirror build the reverse side of the emerald, green and lime wool inside. Highlight in the same spot. The emerald should look the same from both sides. This is a symmetrical build. Phew, it took so much effort. Great, my Emerald Mansion is ready.
What? Hello?
Hey, Banana Kid, look, I built it. Do you like?
No.
What? Did I forget to build a mansion?
What?
That's right, I only built the emerald myself. Damn it! Maybe then you'll try to build the best emerald mansion yourself?
Yay!
They ran to the place. This is where your building will be. Are you ready?
Ta-da!
Then go ahead.
Round 2.
Oh, Banana Kid is also starting to build an emerald mansion. He uses emerald blocks for the lower part. Whole emerald blocks. That is a very expensive material. I wonder how many emeralds you need for such a mansion. Probably a lot. On top, he makes 4 protruding squares. I do not quite understand what they are for. Maybe they will be bases for something. On the edges of the platform, Banana Kid builds emerald stairs. Emerald stairs make the edge more interesting. Those 4 squares on top look strange. I would probably make a flat platform without protrusions. But let us see what comes of it. Banana Kid clearly has some plan. Emerald stairs on the edges create a decorative border. They face outward and create a crown effect. The platform is quite large. There is room for an entire mansion. The emerald color is very bright and rich. Now Banana Kid moves to the back side. He builds the front wall of the mansion from emerald blocks. Wait, the front wall from the back side. Or am I confused? Okay, never mind. The wall is tall and massive. In the middle, he leaves a large passage. This will be the main entrance to the mansion. On the sides, he makes openings for windows. Windows are symmetrical on both sides of the entrance. Classic facade layout. Banana Kid puts glass panes in the window openings. Glass panels are transparent and let light through. Below the wall, he adds emerald stairs. The stairs create a base. On top, he also puts emerald stairs. They form a cornice above the windows. I would maybe use a different material for contrast. The whole house in one emerald color might be too monotonous, but that is Banana Kid's style. Oh, now I understand what those 4 squares were for. Banana Kid returns to them and builds thick pillars. The squares were the base for columns. The pillars rise to the level of the already built wall. 4 powerful emerald columns in the front. This creates a portico or colonnade. Now the architecture reads better. Columns give the building grandeur. I would not have thought to do it that way. On top, Banana Kid connects the pillars using emerald stairs. The stairs connect all 4 columns. You get an architrave or crossbeam on top, a classic architectural element. Now he starts building the front walls of the second floor. The middle part protrudes forward. This creates a bay window or balcony effect. The protruding part adds depth to the facade. The building becomes more volumetric. Interesting technique with the protruding middle part. In real architecture, this is often done too. It is called a risalit, I think. Or something else. The protrusion breaks the wall plane and creates a play of light and shadow. Banana Kid knows these techniques. The second floor gradually takes shape. It rests on the columns and the wall behind. The structure looks stable and well thought out. On the back side of the building, Banana Kid builds the right part of the mansion. Just the first floor for now. Then, he finishes the contour of the entire first floor. All walls connect together. Below, he adds emerald stairs around the perimeter. The stairs create a unified base around the building. This raises the mansion above the ground visually. The building seems taller and more grand. A good technique for large builds. Banana Kid puts stairs on the level above too. You get a double row of stairs. Or is it the floor? Yes, he fills the first floor with emerald blocks. Now you can walk inside. The floor is completely emerald like the walls. I wonder how he will do the interior. All green might be tiring for the eyes, although this is an emerald mansion, so it makes sense. Now Banana Kid finishes the missing blocks in the first floor walls. He fills all the gaps. Walls become solid. starts building the second floor contour. Walls grow upward. He fills the second floor with emerald blocks. Two full floors exist now. The mansion is becoming more and more impressive. The size of the build is quite large overall. I thought he would make something more compact. But Banana Kid is building a real palace. 2 floors, columns, protruding parts. This is serious architecture. Emerald blocks everywhere create a unified image. As if the building was carved from one giant emerald. Maybe that is the idea. A monolithic precious mansion. Sounds luxurious. Banana Kid starts building the roof of the mansion on top. Again, he uses emerald blocks. The roof will be emerald too. He shapes it as a gentle pyramid. A shallow slope from all sides. This is called a hip roof. 4 slopes meet at one point at the top. This shape suits square buildings. Banana Kid carefully lays out each row smaller than the previous one. The roof grows layer by layer. The pyramid gradually narrows to the top. Not too sharp, a moderate angle. Now, Banana Kid covers the whole roof with emerald stairs. Stairs are laid over the blocks. They create the effect of tiles or shingles. The roof becomes more detailed. Stairs add texture to the flat surface of blocks. The whole roof is covered with emerald stairs. That is a lot of work. Banana Kid is a patient builder. Each row of stairs is carefully laid. The result is impressive. The roof shines and shimmers like a real precious gem. From afar, the mansion looks like a huge emerald. Actually, that was the goal. An emerald mansion made of emeralds. Makes sense. In front, Banana Kid fills the windows with glass panes. Glass panels in all window openings. At the same time, he puts oak trapdoor on the left and right side of each window. Oak trapdoors as shutters. They add detail to the otherwise uniform facade. Wood contrasts with emerald. Warm brown on cold green. Finally, some variety in materials. The trapdoors are open and pressed against the wall. They frame each window. This is a simple but effective decorative technique. Without trapdoors, the windows would look bare. With trapdoors, they become complete. Banana Kid understands the importance of details. Small things make the difference between a simple build and a thought-out building. Shutters add character to the facade. On the left side, Banana Kid fills the wall with emerald blocks and glass. He combines solid sections with windows. He finishes the passage into the mansion with emeralds. He forms an entrance portal. He puts large wooden doors at the entrance. Double doors look impressive. Wood again contrasts with emerald. The entrance is designed and ready to receive guests. Inside, in the middle, Banana Kid puts a pillar, a central column inside the building. Around it, he makes a spiral staircase from emerald slabs. Emerald slabs spiral around the pillar. The staircase leads from the first floor to the second. The spiral shape saves space. You can go up without taking much room. An interesting interior solution. I would probably make a regular staircase by the wall, but a spiral one in the middle also works. It becomes the center of the interior. Everything revolves around this staircase. Emerald slabs are thin and elegant. Each turn raises you half a block, a smooth climb upward. Banana Kid builds the other side of the mansion the same way. Symmetry is important for such builds. On the back side of the mansion, Banana Kid puts brown stained glass. Brown glass in the middle part of the wall, on both the first and second floors. Brown color matches the oak doors and trapdoors. This creates a secondary color in the building palette. The rest of the wall sections he fills with emerald blocks. The back wall is not as decorative as the front, but still beautiful. Brown glass is an interesting choice. It lets light through, but softens it. Inside, there will be soft lighting, not as bright as through regular glass. Maybe this is a sleeping area where bright light is not needed. Banana Kid thinks about room functions.
Ta-da! Yay!
Where did everyone run off to? Hey guys, what's all that noise?
Banana Kid and I are building the Emerald Mansion, JJ. Who did it better?
Oh, both of your buildings look great, but I think it's up to the audience to decide who did the best.
Yes, JJ, you're right. Maybe then you have comments on the construction of Banana Kid?
Yes, there are a couple of comments. Banana Kid, you should have used other blocks when building the mansion, because everything is emerald. The building looks boring and monotonous.
I totally agree with you, JJ. Maybe you will build the Emerald Mansion?
Okay, then let's run to the place.
JJ, good luck to you. We'll wait in the house.
But
Thanks guys, then I'm starting. Round 3. Now I will show you how to build a professional emerald mansion. I start with a side wall from emerald blocks. Emerald blocks are bright and luxurious. They immediately speak of the owner's wealth. The wall will be tall and massive. I use whole blocks, no half measures. An emerald mansion should be monumental. Each block costs a whole emerald, but the result is worth it. The side wall sets the height for the whole building. On the right side, I build a square arch from diamond blocks. Diamond blocks for the entrance to the mansion. This will be the main portal. Diamonds are even more expensive than emeralds. The combination of two precious materials creates incredible luxury. Blue diamond on green emerald is a beautiful contrast. The arch is square with strict geometric shapes. No rounded vaults, pure modernism. The entrance should impress guests at first glance. On the right, I build a second tall wall from emerald blocks using the same principle. Symmetry is important for a formal facade. Two emerald walls frame the diamond entrance. Green, blue, green. Colors alternate, creating rhythm. The height of both walls is the same. This creates a unified silhouette of the building. Emerald blocks are all the same shade everywhere. Material integrity is important for expensive builds. On the sides of the diamond arch, I put glass panes. Glass panels add lightness to the massive walls. On the arch itself, I put emerald blocks. Emerald on top connects the arch to the walls, and on them, glass panes again. Alternating stone and glass creates an interesting facade. Glass lets light inside. During the day, the hall will be flooded with sunlight. The entrance group gets a finished look. On the left side, I start building an additional part of the building. I use emerald blocks for the base. This will be an extension to the main volume. I add iron blocks for variety. Iron blocks are silvery and industrial looking. They contrast with the bright emeralds. On top, I cover this extension with emeralds again. Iron ends up sandwiched between green blocks. This creates a horizontal stripe on the facade. Iron blocks can serve different purposes. Maybe there will be a utility room here, or it is just a decorative accent. Metal adds modernity to a traditional mansion. Mixing materials makes architecture more interesting. Not everything should be from one stone. Contrasts create visual tension, and tension attracts the eye. I move to the back and right side of the building. I build the outline of the remaining parts of the mansion. Emerald blocks form the perimeter. The building has a complex shape with several volumes. Each volume has its own purpose. The back should also be beautiful. Guests can approach from any side. A professional build looks good from everywhere. The outline defines the boundaries of each room. In front, I put glass panes in the window opening. Windows bring life to blank walls. I finish the mansion outline in back from emerald blocks. All parts connect into one whole. I cover the roof with blocks, creating a flat ceiling. Modern mansions often have flat roofs. In front, I add blocks to some walls and windows. The facade becomes more complex and detailed. In the right part of the building, I make garage doors from iron blocks. Iron blocks imitate metal gates. What luxury mansion exists without a garage for expensive cars? The garage is integrated into the main building. It is not a separate structure in the yard. A modern approach to planning. You can get out of the car right into the house without going outside. Iron gates are massive and reliable. Outside, I continue working on the walls. I use different blocks to create texture. Not only emeralds, but other materials too. Variety makes the facade lively. In front of the house, I build a path from gold blocks. Gold blocks lead to the entrance. Gold, diamonds, emeralds. Now that is wealth. 3 precious materials in one build. The path directs guests to the diamond arch. Around the house, I put glass panes as a fence. A glass fence is modern and elegant. It marks the property boundaries without blocking the view. Through the glass, you can see the whole mansion. It is like a display case for architecture. I show my house to the whole world. Glass panels are thin and almost invisible. They do not compete with the main building. The fence is just a frame for the main piece. I move to interior planning. I build interior walls from emerald blocks. Inside, everything is emerald too. One material creates a unified image. I divide the space into functional zones. Each room has its own purpose. Walls define privacy and acoustics. A large house needs separate rooms. In the middle of the house, I build a central pillar from diamond blocks. A diamond column as the heart of the mansion. Around it, I make a spiral staircase from gold slabs. Gold slabs spiral upward. 3 precious materials meet at one point. Emerald walls, diamond pillar, gold staircase. This is the compositional center of the whole house. The staircase connects both floors. Inside the garage, I put a car. I use a ready car from a mod. It appears from a special box. A luxury car for a luxury garage. I put green doors to go from the garage into the house. On the first floor in the bedroom, I put a green bed. Next to it, I place a nightstand and lamp for convenience. I put wardrobes for clothes and shoes. Organized storage is necessary in a large house. A bedroom on the first floor is convenient for daily life. On the second floor, I set up 2 rooms. In the left room, I put a TV and green sofa. A living area for relaxation and entertainment. I add anvils with leaves for decoration. Plants bring life to emerald walls. On the floor, I lay a green carpet. All shades of green work together. In the right room, I place a work zone. different chests for storing materials. Anvils with leaves here too. Crafting table and furnaces for crafting. In the hallway between rooms, I put additional wardrobes for clothes. The hallway is also functional. Every meter is used efficiently. In front of the house, I finished the landscaping. I put several structures from emerald blocks. On them, I place blue leaves on top. Blue foliage on green blocks is a beautiful accent. The leaf color echoes the diamond arch. Great! My emerald mansion is ready. It's time for me to show it to the guys.
Wow, JJ, your emerald mansion is so majestic. It looks like the most expensive house that only the most affluent villager can afford.
Thank you guys. I am very glad that you liked my building. Friends, be sure to write in the comments whose building you liked the most. Well, I think it's time for us to finish.
Yes, JJ, you're right.
Subscribe and like. Bye-bye.